time to meet the professors, and I guess we'll start with me. Well, here's a photograph that shows my Boy Scout merit badge. When I was 12 years old, I earned the merit badge in photography and also the merit badge in citizenship in the United States. Those two things have been very important to me for my whole life, actually. I went on to college, Syracuse University, earned 2 bachelor's degrees, one in political science, that's one side of me, and the other side in photojournalism, that's the other side. After I graduated, I became a taxi driver in New York City to earn a living and occupy myself while I was making photographs down in New York and trying to figure out what to do next. I went to law school, actually, after that, and studied law for about 2 years, and then I decided, the other side of my brain really wants me more than the left side. So I walked over to the College of Visual and Performing Arts at Syracuse University and started my studies in photography at the master's degree level. 1978, Michigan State University offered me a job, and now here I am teaching you. My very first photo book was Edward Steichen's autobiography, actually, A Life in Photography, published in 1963. It was a really, really important thing for me. This man was incredible in terms of the career that he had throughout so many different iterations of that word photography and the profession. Very much of an influence on me in terms of work ethic, and approaching photography as something you could do from a lot of different directions. I'm either a dilettante or a virtuoso. That'll be up to you to figure out and decide for yourself. I read constantly, and a lot of it is about photography, and I've got a suggestion for you. Go to L'Oeil de la Photographie, sign up, and every morning you'll get an email with some wonderful, amazing, interesting news about photography from around the world. I've had a career at Michigan State in the art department, doing any number of things. I published a book, actually Prentice Hall published my book, Color Photography. I've created photographs for Fortune 100 companies, nonprofits, United Auto Workers, just about everybody. And I've had exhibits in major museums and the tiniest of galleries. You can learn a lot more about me at this website, which is the site for the art department at Michigan State. You can learn even more, if you care to, by going to peterglendinning.com. And whether I'm photographing trees or photographing people, just about anything else, my photographs are driven by a curiosity about what lies beneath the surface. It can be expressed by showing the surface. That's true whether I was making the official photograph for the governor of the state of Michigan, John Engler, which I did, or this portrait of a farm worker who happens to be a Christian pastor on the weekends. The highest honor that I've received professionally was being named among the best of 2015 by the American Society for Media Photographers for the series entitled My Paris. You can read a lengthy interview about me and by me and of me and learn more at this site. ASMP is the premier advocate for photographers' copyrights and professional practices throughout the world, and I recommend that you look them up too. The main thing I'd like you to know about me is that, just like you, there are times when I struggle to get control of my camera and get in touch with what's essential, so I can make pictures that will convey the expressions that I feel are important. I still consider myself a student, and I have a passion to create that keeps me motivated to solve problems, and I'm sure you do too. It's a real privilege to be teaching you in this format. Thank you for joining with us in this community of learners, and for helping yourself and others grow throughout the course as you contribute your photographs and your comments in our review sessions.